Huh. Time goes by so fast. I wonder what first impression I made this year.
A self-portrait was a popular request. A self-portrait of you drawing blindfolded. What a madman. What a madman. Madman.
And now we have Crimson Wonders, or as I like to call her, Crimsy. Her art likes to portray a sense of creepiness, probably like her.
Crimsy and Little Hop fight for a bag. Little Hop gives up in the streets. Yep, that sounds about right too. Crimsy chases Little Hop. Oh my god. Blurfy fishes, just relaxing. Crimsy catches Blurfy off guard and kills her. Eee. Rip. Just comes up right behind her, just gah!
Cracks her neck.
Congratulations, you are still alive. Most people are so ungrateful to be alive, but not you.
Moment, please. That's more like it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Crimsy and today I have a special video in store for you. It's our 1-year anniversary on YouTube and the channel has also recently reached the sweet milestone of 100 subscribers. Yay! So welcome to all the members who are new here. 35 new pairs of eyeballs is a lot for the channel at once, so I'm very thrilled to have you join us in our little dark corner of the metaverse. And to all of you lovelies combined, I'll kick this off with a big thank you for believing in my content enough in its embryo stage, for subscribing, for leaving nice words in the comments, and for supporting my art and what I've been doing as a hobby for a whole year now. I have no better way to thank you than with a little special announcement at the end of the video, so make sure to watch until the end so you won't miss it. It's been a rocky 12 months, that's for sure. And the point of this video is to make a little recap, to see what we achieved to do, the mistakes I've made, what I want to change based on those mistakes, and finally talk about all the cool little things that will be coming to the channel this year. And in order to go through all of this in a short and sweet fashion, I made myself a series of questions that I hope to be answering every year from now to see how the channel evolves through time and all that jazz. So without further ado, let's dive right into the rabbit hole.
It's showtime.
At the moment I'm recording this video, the channel has 135 lovely supporters, subscribe to it, 3,500 views, and 223 hours of watch time spread between a total of 18 videos. Our best video is actually our newest one, how to create seamless styling patterns with Clip Studio Paint. It has a little over 900 views and 82 likes, which is by far the best video I've made so far. I got a few favorites, but I think my favorite video this year is my first Inktober sketchbook tour. It's also my longest video yet, and it took a whole month to make, so it was worth it, but it was a lot of work. And it's also my only traditional art video made this year, so it has a special place in the little void of my heart. Quite a lot of them proved to be huge challenges, to be honest, but I think the winner is definitely my second random Monster Girl Design Challenge video. It took me around 60 hours to make that one, believe it or not. From the research I had to make, to the designing aspect, to drawing the actual art for it and everything. What's worse is that after all the tears of blood that I shed, it brought me a big total of 0 subscribers.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't.
The first big mistake I made this year was really getting into YouTube with no clear vision in mind in terms of content and no clear branding / art style to glue everything together. It took me most of the year to finally decide I would focus my content around art featuring cute girls, horror, and commentary. So I ended up with a messy content calendar such as a video talking about my love for rats, speed paints with music, some very unorganized rambling videos. Some of those were pretty painful to listen back to. As well as some art challenges, some tutorials, etc. When you look at the whole thing, you can tell a lot of things happened between each of the uploads, and that it went from I'm just doing whatever to okay, I'm starting to see a trend here. And it's fine to experiment with your style, it really is. But all I'm saying is that I'm not surprised the first half of my videos were pretty meh and didn't attract a big crowd. Now that I've listened back to most of them, it was pretty clumsy and not all that interesting all the time. And the second big mistake I made was to spend way too much time on some of my videos, especially the art from the latest ones, which resulted in some pretty big gaps between some of my uploads, and that's like the one thing you gotta avoid when you start off on YouTube. I'm still trying to figure out a cure for hopeless art snails like me, but the sad reality of YouTube is that the algorithm doesn't care if you put all that extra time into your videos. It will penalize you if you don't upload videos consistently enough. And the second truth I had to face was that putting extra work into a video does not always pay off in the end either, especially for small channels who don't have a loyal fanbase yet. Take my second random Monster Girl design video as a great example of that, for instance. I think I gained a few levels with my art this year. I made a brand new piece of art for each video, sometimes even multiple pieces for a single video, so I drew a lot more than the year before. And to me, it's clear that with my full-time job, if I didn't have YouTube to keep me motivated and grounded, I would have never achieved this much productivity on my own. My characters went from this to this, and finally to, well, what you're looking at right now, which I think is my best portrait yet. And my environments, although I didn't do this many this year, went from this to this. So overall, I am pretty happy with my art growth this year. I know I still have a lot to learn, but it's a step in the right direction. The third good thing that happened is that I started being a lot more quote-unquote out there online, and I joined a small community of YouTubers on Discord and became very active in it. This community became like my little family online, and I made some pretty good friends there, so don't be surprised if you ever see these guys' names pop up every now and then on the channel. It's by far one of my favorite things about YouTube right now, the fact that I have a positive environment where I can share my passion for making art and videos with other creative people, and that we help build each other up. Two of these friends even included me in their videos. Big robot fan Seabot turned Lurfy and I into robots to make us fight to the death in a fiery arena. And Hub also included us and several other people from our group in a battle royale simulation game. I think I'm starting to see a trend here. Anyway, I can only show you a few sneak peeks, so make sure to check these awesome creators out to watch the whole thing. If you love robots, games, cute girls, you will definitely find something for you there to help you cope with the loneliness of confinement. Or, you know, just loneliness, because who are we kidding? Most of us probably never go out anyway. And finally, I learned so freaking much. I started out with zero skills in editing, clumsy voiceovers, and no real direction for where I wanted to go with the channel, so I experimented a lot with my videos, my art, my recording, and my editing style, and although it didn't always produce great videos, and it wasn't always time efficient, at least now I know how to make them more dynamic, how to be more natural when I speak, at least I try to. I'm French, by the way, so bonjour. Vous venez souvent par ici? No? Okay. That explains the accent, I guess. But anyway, with all that in mind, let's talk a bit about the future of Crimson Wonders. Well, one thing for sure, bi-weekly videos on set days will be a goal this year. I will keep alternating between 3 types of videos, being art challenges, tutorials, and commentary on art-related popular topics. I learned that by scoping down my videos to 10 to 12 minutes and drawing more conservative art pieces is simply more sustainable for me in the long term. Secondly, I want to give some love to the channel because I think it really needs it. This means creating us a proper animated intro for the videos, a channel trailer, revamping my stills and my icon among other things. Maybe a better banner would be cool, I don't know, but I'm gonna be spending some time into just reinforcing the brand of the channel. The third goal would be to score a couple of collabs with other art or commentary YouTubers this year, because I have a lot of ideas for those and I think it would be quite refreshing to do once in a while. Another big art goal of mine this year is to open up a Gumroad and an online shop. Because one, I want to make my art more accessible to the people who want to go an extra mile to support my hobby, and two, because I also eventually want to turn my art into a small business. And to be honest, this would have happened regardless of YouTube. I've wanted an online shop for years. There are just so many things I want to turn my art into, and I'm very passionate about crafts and goodies, all that good stuff, so this was always a goal of mine to achieve. Our second to last goal is a bit obvious, but it would be to reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time on the channel this year. This is because those numbers are the basic requirements to become YouTube partners, and this status unlocks several YouTube features, such as the community tab, monetization on your videos, super chats on your streams, the ability to link your online shop to your channel, memberships, etc. All that really cool stuff is just kept from you until you reach those numbers, so yeah, that would mean a lot to reach it this year. And I do believe in us, I really think we can do it. Lastly, finally, I'm a firm believer in equivalent exchange, so I want to find a bit of time to give back to my community whenever I can, or when we reach a certain milestone, for instance. This would mean art raffles or just giving away a few of the new products I make when I launch them. So on this note, I would like to hold a little raffle. This is the special announcement in question to thank you guys for 100 subscribers, for celebrating 1 year, all that nice stuff. It's nothing crazy, but I would like to draw a couple profile pictures for a few lucky winners. Sadly, because YouTube is a bot for holding raffles, you will need to head over to my Twitter to enter it. All you need to do is be a subscriber here, follow me on Twitter so I can DM you back, and leave a picture in the comments of something you would like for me to draw for you. I'll pick the winners with a random number generator, and I'll pick one winner for every slice of 10 people who enters the raffle. So the more of you who joins and the more I suffer. Don't miss out. Yay! Also, please bear in mind that these will be delivered as soon as possible, whenever I have spare time to make them. I still work full-time after all, so don't be pushy. And again, thanks everyone for helping me reach the first milestone. You guys are truly wonderful. So with all that said, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Au revoir!